we're preparing to host Peru State tomorrow at Estes Field for a conference doubleheader. As we prepare for this game, we're sitting at 2-4 in the conference right now, tied for second on the east side and sitting around in sixth place overall. We've really got off to a rough start conference play this year, playing very inconsistent baseball from time to time. And right now this team's just trying to find its identity. But at the most part of things is we have to start fighting, and we have to start scratching, and we've got to start digging in ball games. If you look back at our 12 losses, 10 of those losses we've been losing from the get-go. I mean, we're yet to come back and win a ball game being down at any point in a game. And that's something that, this team has to find, and this team's going to have to scratch and fight. There's 26 games left in the season, 20 conference games left. By no means is any team in a situation to win it today, nor is any team out of it yet. And all we can look at right now is the next game and not at the past. And this team's going to have to dig in and fight. And this team's going to have to start working harder and coming together and realizing that each game is important and see where we're at the end. As we prepare and look forward to Peru State tomorrow, Peru State, I believe, is probably one of the better ball clubs in our conference. Wayne does a very good job with his team. They're an offensive-built team with great pitching at the front end. Peru's 5-1 in the conference right now. They have the preseason All-American shortstop. Peru's not going to play, they're going to play great baseball. They're not going to make mistakes. They're not going to beat themselves. We're going to have to jump out on them. And if we do get down, we're going to have to fight back. I thought we did very well in Game 1 against Mid-Am. We went up there, and it was a 1-0 ball game in the sixth, and we tied it up 1-1. Unfortunately, we gave up a run there in the last frame to lose that ball game, but I thought that was a well-fought game, and that's how the HAC conference games are played. But can we bring that intensity every day? Can we bring the intensity that we brought, against Benedictine? And that's what we're yet to see. We're seeing an inconsistent ball club, and a team that believes that, they're better than what their record is, and emotions are starting to show now and things like that, but we have to come together. And tomorrow's, an important doubleheader for us. We have Avila on Saturday, so there's 4 left to finish the west side. And we know that we have to come out with 500 or better record on that side to give us a chance to be there at the end. And right now we're sitting at 2-4, and we've got 4 tough games against 2 tough ball clubs, starting with Peru State. I see Peru State coming in here and, hitting at a great ballpark. This is a hitter's ballpark. I expect them to hit very well, and their pitching will be top-notch. But, regardless of who they put on the mound or who they put in the lineup, like I said last week, we're going to have to show up and play. We're going to have to play our brand of baseball, and we're going to have to start figuring out identity unless we're going to dig ourselves in a pretty tough hole. But I see us showing up tomorrow. We've had a great couple of days here off preparing for Peru State, and I expect some high things out of us for tomorrow, and we're going to mix up the rotation here a little bit and see if that doesn't shake some things up.
Who are some of Peru State's players to pay attention to starting with their All-American shortstop?
Randy's phenomenal at shortstop. He's a preseason All-American. He's hitting in the low 300s for him right now. He missed a couple games last week. He's just the anchor for him. He'll hit in a 3-hole. Everything will revolve around him. They've got a kid, Glass, McGinney, Estrada, Alonzo, Davis, Wright. All these kids are hitting over 330 right now. Their lineup is tough. They have a kid, Caden Glass, that hits in the 9-hole for them that's hitting 500 right now. And anytime you put a kid like that in the 9-hole that's hitting 500, and then you've got the top of the order rolling up with Randy in the 3-hole, it's going to be a tough lineup to face. We're going to have to shoot the knees and not give free bases and keep them off balance, and we're going to play sound defense.